Hey y'all, this is Octavius the Great on this wonderful Tuesday. Just making a quick video. Alright y'all, I don't know if y'all have seen it. I saw it on the Daily Mail and I seen it on IG. You seen that 6 more accusers have came out against Tiny and T.I. So far it's been 11 people, 8 women and 3 men. The 3 men are busy talking about they received terroristic threats. Now, dealing with the women, the 6 accusers, they include a military person, a stripper, and an intern that used to work there. The military person said she was drugged and woke up with a towel over her and a very sore vagina. The 17-year-old intern, she reported that she woke up and found out that she was anally raped. You know, they're raping people, you know. So this has been a little hot topic for real, because people have been talking about it, then it goes silent, then something else come out, then it gets silent. You know, I'm busy sticking on the story because, one, I like T.I. and Tiny, but at the end of the day, you know, this is an issue overall in our community. It's an issue in our musical industry because all you hear about these different stories about people who've been raped, molested, drugged in this industry, whether they be an artist or whether they be a fan of the artist. You hear these stories and nothing ever been done about it for real. Even you can go back to Roman Polanski. He raped a 12-year-old back in the 70s, didn't get no punishment. He was supposed to go to court, but he fled over to Europe and get no prosecution, no extradition back to the U.S. for the crime he committed. Now you see you see how certain things go. They sit up here and protect certain people. You got Steven Tyler, he was with a 14-year-old. You got Elvis Presley. You even go back to Elvis Presley. Priscilla was a teenager when she got with him, like 14 years old. Like, some of these parents sell their children too. You know, that type of industry they are in. So they go right quick to, like, you had Tupac had a case back in the day. Then you had Mike Tyson. Then you got who else? Most recently, you got The Game. The Game had to pay $7 million to this lady for putting his fingers in places that he should not have put them in, on top of losing his royalties. And he's still shooting his shot like at LaToya Luckett. And my thing is, I don't be forgetting these things. It seems like everybody else forget that, hey, y'all actually supporting these rapists. Y'all want to get banged down by these rapists. And I'm not really truly knocking you for feeling the way that you feel, but you got to sit here and think about it. Why giving them support when they can go out here and hurt people again? Let me just bring it back to a personal level. How about how we deal with things in our community? There are many people that we know that have been molested, raped, or who are molesters and rapists, and we still let them, the rapists and molesters, still walk around here like they haven't done anything wrong, and we sit here shame the victim. That doesn't make sense. Now, what's the point of shaming the victim who been assaulted by somebody, especially if they're a child getting assaulted by an adult or another teenager or child? Y'all find that to be shameful for the person who has it done to them, but you won't shame the criminal. You know, they do the same thing like how y'all talk about believing the victims, believing the women and everything about rape. That's the same thing about these children. Believe these children when they talk about, hey, somebody been touching me. And you also know they easy to sit up here and scare a child and make them not tell anything. Oh, if you tell, your parents gonna go to jail. Or if you tell, I'm gonna kill you. Now come on, y'all. Let me tell y'all, it's just straight up. It's just foolishness overall with this. Like, I am no expert. I can only speak on some of my experiences and on the experiences that people have told me about. You know, the most hurtful thing is reaching out to an adult as a child and letting them know there's something happening with you and nothing happens. You know, many of us have been failed like that, you know. And now we see all these things going on in the media, and you still see the same things that's going on that happened when I was a child, even beforehand. You know, like, thank God since we didn't have social media back in the 90s, because who knows what type of world we'd be living in, for real. Because all this information is really driving people crazy, because either they're not looking at it or it's so easy to get misinformed and confused because there's so many different points and some people purposely put out the wrong information. You know, so excuse me. So me personally, I think it's gonna be a case against T.I. and Tiny. I think it's gonna be a case. I don't know who they made mad, and I ain't gonna say Sabrina, because even though Sabrina the one that shot the bullet, the way that this is going on and snowballing, something else is going on. And then second, you gotta ask what else is going on in the background. And then another thing you gotta question is, hey, who else is a part of that ring when it comes down to drugging and sex and abusing these people? You know? And here goes another question. You don't know even how deep it is. Did some men get raped and drugged and stuff like that? Because people ain't gonna admit, men ain't gonna admit to getting raped. The only man I know that admit to getting raped out here is Raz B. And we failed him terribly. And I'm glad I mentioned his name too, because at the end of the day, we heard this type of story 10 years ago when it comes down to people getting molested and abused in the industry from Raz B. But what did the majority of people do? They laughed at them. They made jokes about it, called them gay. Sat up here and left their boy up in the wind when it has been kind of proven, if you look back at certain pictures, stuff like that, that certain things do not line up right. He had, even Raspy got videos from on World Star from back in the day when he's on the phone with people who can confirm that they were getting sexually abused in B2K. But you know what? Everybody thinks it's funny. But the people who doing the most laughing probably got molested too. Because a lot of people don't want to sit up here and deal with the pain of that. Don't be ashamed. It ain't your fault. But my thing is, don't sit here and knock the next man for sitting here admitting his pain in front of the world, a pain that many men, whether if you gay or straight, you know, many black men don't want to sit up here and have people just point and attack their masculinity. Who want that? No matter what your orientation is. But the fact that everybody sat up here and disrespected that man is a shame. And now we're getting new stories about things happening to people in the industry. I don't know what else to say about that, for real. It's just like, we need to protect the children. And these adults that are coming out speaking on the pain they had in this industry or in their life about molestation, we need to listen to them too, because at the end of the day, we need to put these molesters and rapists away. Because guess what? If you put one away, you just save a whole bunch of other people pain. Put some more away, you save a whole bunch of people pain. You put an end to that. You know how many people are made from incest and stuff like that? People don't want to talk about it because they shame. But at the end of the day, this comes from molestation. All these rapes and stuff that people don't want to talk about. Talk about it, because at the end of the day, what person gonna do to you? They're gonna get mad. They're gonna say it ain't true. But at the end of the day, it's best for you to sit here and let people know what happened to you. Whether you get help from them or not, that doesn't matter. Do it for you. So that's all I have to say. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. My name is Octavius the Great. It's on IG, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I'm all across on that part. So Octavius the Great. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, come on, it's free. So have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll get back at y'all. All right, bye.